Bro, I'm gonna tell you my favorite habit for healing trauma. So bro, I remember in 2024, right? So like 2 years ago, right? I was training horrendously, you know, like weightlifting, right? When you train, like, I was just an idiot, I'm not gonna lie. I was doing like very high volume and very high intensity. I had this like very like David Goggins mindset, just kill yourself in weightlifting, right? Which is just trauma acting out, right? And I had that mindset like when I was like 13, 14, 15, right? Like 2022, 2023. And then in 2024, I overtrained. And I wasn't able to train probably for that whole year. Like I barely was able to train. And that's why, like, when I tell people, oh, I'm actually been training for 4 years, people are like shocked, because I don't really look like that jacked, by the way, on camera. But yeah, over time I'll keep building muscle, right, and keep getting stronger. But what happened in that year totally changed my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was depressed. I was very sad, that because like weightlifting was really like my crutch, bro. It was like the thing I was letting out all my traumas out for. But in that year, I discovered the best habit for trauma I have ever found, in my opinion, which is yoga. Now I know, bro, like, you're just shocked. Oh, but you're not a red pill, man. You're not alpha. Like I know, like, most people who do yoga are women, but there are men who do yoga. But I'm telling you, I had to do it. Like, it's kind of like those things, like, you have to do it to get over that phase. But because I had to do like stretching and do like active recovery to get out of this overtraining phase as fast as possible, right? And it took me like 6 months to a whole year to get out of it. Because yeah, I was like very overtrained and I lost a lot of muscle and I was very stressed and anxious and depressed, right? But I remember I you know, was watching this, like, I was doing this guided meditation, right? It was this channel called Boho Beautiful Yoga. It's basically like a yoga channel, but it also does like meditation videos. So I was doing meditation at that time, and I saw like the yoga videos on that channel. So I was like, you know what, why not? Why not just try doing yoga? So, you know, I had like a mat, right? I was doing like push-ups on and all that. And I did this 10-minute practice. And I remember I'm doing it, you know, I'm not doing it the best, of course, because it's just my first time. But, you know, I'm taking deep breaths. Basically, yoga, the definition of it, you just do like very deep stretches inside of your body, right? Because really, like, trauma is emotional. It's stored in our bodies. So when we do these very deep stretches, and basically in yoga, like, you hold these stretches for a period of time, and you keep like taking like deep inhales and very long exhales, right? So you release all of the physical and emotional tension in those muscles. I remember, bro, I'm going through all these poses, and you know, this woman has like a very calm voice, and it's like really nice. And when I finished it was just like a 10-minute practice. I'm telling you, bro, I literally felt like I was high that first time. Like, I can't tell you, man, I can't tell you how many times, like, I would just finish a yoga session, like 10 minutes, like 15 minutes, right? 20 minutes. And I would just like tear up because like trauma, this is it. Like, Dr. Gabor Mate has this amazing quote: trauma is not what happened to you, it's what happened inside of you. Like, I've been studying trauma for almost a year now. Like, this whole year, 2026, is really like the year I've been learning and healing my deep traumas, right? And this is really it. Like, trauma is not what happened to you, it's what happened inside of you. And this is why yoga is so amazing, because it releases all of the trauma that's inside of you. And the thing is, there's a great book called The Body Keeps the Score. It's basically like the Bible of yoga, really, by Bessel van der Kolk. This guy's like the expert on yoga, right? On trauma. You know, he has been studying trauma for like 40 years now. He's a brilliant psychiatrist, right? Dr. van der Kolk. And he recommends yoga as one of the paths to recovery. Now, there are other paths in the book. Like, the book is just amazing. Like, therapy, of course, like journaling and meditation and all those things. But really, I found, for me, what healed trauma the most for me was yoga. And I know it's so weird to say, and I would have never expected to say this, but yeah, like I never knew how much tension I had inside of my body, especially emotional tension and stress, especially in my hips, bro. My hips and my hamstrings and my glutes, man. And my legs, right? We have so much, like I'm telling you, bro, like you have so much tension in your body. And all this tension, it's emotional trauma that happened to you when you were like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. It's like when your dad used to beat you. If you were like beaten or bullied as a kid, even if you were like sexually assaulted or something like that, yoga is just amazing. It's amazing, I'm telling you, like every time I do a yoga session, I just feel amazing after. I just feel like I've released all of this tension out of me. Emotional tension, physical tension, mental tension. It's just amazing. Like it's one of those things you just have to try. Like I just can't explain it to you. Like yoga, bro, I promise you it will change your life. I promise you. Like right now, I do every single day in the morning 1 hour of yoga because how much it has changed my life. Like weightlifting, of course, I think weightlifting is the best habit for young men of all time. For me personally, it's the best habit of all time, right? Because of just all the benefits it gives you. But yoga for healing trauma, I think it's the best. Yeah. Especially, bro, when we pair yoga with meditation, like, bro, these like Buddhists and Hinduists are just brilliant, man. Honestly, like these spiritual practices are just brilliant. They're so beneficial for us, for our mental health, for our physical health, for our emotional health. Like they are so beneficial. I can't tell you, man, how much yoga changed my life. Honestly, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like, it made me less anxious. It made me less depressed. It released all the tension out of me. It made me calmer. It made me a more still man. It made me more peaceful and happier as a human being. It improved my sleep. Like, I'm telling you, if you want like an overpowered sleep hack, if you find yourself like you're unable to sleep, you know, like you're not sleepy before sleep, right? Most of the time it's because of tension. It's because like you have like stress and you have like anxiety in your head, have like tension in your body. Bro, I promise you, if you want to have the best sleep of your life, like I'm not even exaggerating, do 10 to 15 minutes of yoga before bed. Especially like these stress and anxiety release yoga videos, right? Like basically just the way I did it for a very long time. Like right now it's a bit different, but I just search up like there are multiple channels. There's like Yoga with Adriene or Boho Beautiful, or like all these like yoga channels. You can pick whichever one you like, and I just search it and search how much I want to do it for. So like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, or like the part I'm feeling like stressed in, so like chest, for example, or chest and shoulders, or like glutes and hamstrings, or quads, or calves, like something like that. And I'll just put it next to the channel and just enter and just pick like a video and just practice it, right? And listen to like the mantras and do like the breathing exercises like they say, and it's amazing. Like what it does, it activates like your parasympathetic nervous system. Basically, most of the time, we are in this fight or flight nervous system. Basically, it's like this nervous system that we activate when we are like very stressed and anxious. Basically, like we have this nervous system that makes us like superhuman, right? Like it's very powerful. Like for example, like 100,000 years ago, if like a lion was behind you, your body would literally become superhuman because you would be in like the fight or flight nervous system. Like your cortisol will skyrocket, your adrenaline will skyrocket, and you will run extremely fast, like way faster than any normal human being. You know, like that when like the mother lifts like the car off of the child, it's the fight or flight nervous system. And our body does that to protect me and you from pain, bro. Like just like a baby, exactly. But the thing is, like nowadays we are in like the safest and like the most secure time ever, really. Like you have like food, you have shelter, you have the internet, yeah. Like you really have everything we want. But we most of the time are in this like fight or flight nervous system. What yoga does is it puts you in like the parasympathetic nervous system. So this one's called like the sympathetic, but the parasympathetic is like the rest and digest. So it's what we need to be in most of the time, which is like your mind is very, very calm. Like you feel very peaceful, very mindful, very present. You know, like you feel relaxed, right? Your body's actually functioning normally, and that's what yoga does. And I genuinely do believe like there's really no limit for how long you can do yoga for. Like really, the longer you do it for, like I do 1 hour every single day in the morning. I just get like very high, honestly. Like there's this thing like a yoga high, right? You get. It's really because of like all the tension you release and all the trauma you release and all the emotions that release out of us. Also the physical tension, but especially that. And it gives you like this high, right? So yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but really the best habit for me, bro, and genuinely I promise you, if you just try it for like 10 to 15 minutes, just pull up a video, you know, beginner's guide to yoga, just do it, yoga with Adrian or Boho Beautiful or any of these channels. Just pick a video and do it, and I promise you it will change your life. I promise you, you will feel amazing after you do it. As always, bro, we're in this together and we will make it.